Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Try to run it with the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Rojas. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Let's start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. They'll try the option play here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Rojas. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Wolverines will have to kick this away. On he comes for his second punt of the game. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And now they'll set up for the point after. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They stop him right at the 24. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he's got it again. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Rojas. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And they hand it off to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
3rd down play for this offense. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here we go on 4th down. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This air attack is still unstoppable. Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Rojas. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Here's the option play. As the first down is still going. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Rojas. Quick throw over the middle. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The Wolverines line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted in the end zone, but the official signaling out of bounds. A huge break for the offense.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. So in one play, they go from being backed up to first and goal. Back's got it again. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good, and the lead rose to 35-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Back in motion now. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? And the defense jumps on the football. The 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. On the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back to pass. It's Rojas. Throws to the tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion.
Get set, get set.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get into the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal.
Black 24. Black 24. Hey, hey.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers to this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19.
29 Philly. To Gaucho. Hornet.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the move, looking deep, and it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Rojas. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So second down after the incompletion.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Got it.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Ready.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Gorilla.
And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete downfield. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the wideout goes in motion.
Squirrel.
Dropping back, it's Rojas. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. In the clear at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Wolverines have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for his back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1 yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Defense is coming after him. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has it.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well. And they'll set up for the PAT.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Send the back in motion. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Okay. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Rojas. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. Oh, and he fumbles. And the offense recovers the fumble. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
That's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense.
Green 25. Timber. Acorn.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Rojas. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
running play called on 3rd and short. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Back to throw. It's Rojas. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Has the 1st down still on the move. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 10. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Tigers! This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It's an option look. Runs through the defender. Pitches to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Double right.
They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Rojas. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. And he pulls in the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Tuna.
Looking to pass. It's Rojas. Looking for the end zone, but not complete. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's swarmed by the defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Down big in the 4th quarter. Might as well go for it here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down. Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Who makes the grab? And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Johnson. Snags the quick throw. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Fine for the touchdown on the right side. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.